Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome. Come on in. We are live. We are going to do a little bit of leadership insight. And so come on in. Welcome. Important thing to note, it is our plans to go live on Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that you can get your weekly dose of a little bit of a leadership insight. We can never get enough. And so, welcome, come on in. So, today's focus, we're going to speak about something that's near and dear. If you know me, you know that I believe in strengths. And so I want to say, can I get an amen? I mean, because if you know me, you know that I am a big, huge strength supporter. And so today's focus is going to be around making sure that leaders are walking in their strengths daily. And when I say leaders, I mean you. Whether you are an official, air quotes, a first line, second line supervisor, or you aren't even there yet, you still should walk in your strengths daily. And so, again, welcome. Listen, anyone can learn, anyone can listen into this, whether you are a female, male, whether you, doesn't matter. I do understand. I am speaking to the mid-career woman who wants to level up to an executive level position. However, note, anyone can glean any of the things that I am saying. So just know that. But today's objective is so pivotal to understand the role of strengths in your leadership and to recognize and then to be able to leverage strengths for your personal development and your advancement. Now, utilizing strengths every day in the workplace really does lead to significant benefits for individuals, for your teams, for the organization as a whole. Gallup's research, and I love, love, love Gallup, so you will hear me speak about Gallup quite often. Gallup's research shows that employees who use their strengths are more likely to report having a better quality of life, and not just a better quality of life, but they are engaged at work. They're less likely to quit their jobs. Teams that focus on strengths experience 12.5% increase in productivity, and those that receive strengths feedback see a 8.9% increase in profitability. And so emphasizing strengths is not just about improving employee morale, but it leads to tangible outcomes. And you'll see that through increased engagement, productivity, and just overall well being. There is science that backs up the importance of strengths based training. And not just that, if you are miserable in your day to day work life, I would dare to say you could probably link it back to you are not utilizing your strengths every day, whether that's a misalignment with your organization or with your current job. I'm telling you, if you are miserable more times than not, you are not using your strengths on a daily basis. And so, the 3 points that we're going to discuss today is going to be identifying your strengths, embodying them, and then the impact that you can have through strengths. So, let me do a quick roll call to see. Listen, if you join us live, if you catch the replay, let us know. Say hey so we can at least acknowledge you. If this is resonating with you, please let us know that as well, because we want to know. We don't want to just speak to just talk. We want to make sure that we're being impactful to you. And if you ever have a question, feel free to drop it in the chat. If I don't catch it live, we definitely look at the comments and we go back. So your comments are important to us. And so we're just going to jump on in. And our first point is identifying strengths. When it comes to leadership, the concept of strengths is a crucial one. And listen, if you really haven't heard about strengths, before I even jump into this, please join our Facebook group so we can talk about it more, because this will not be enough. And so, okay, now back to our regular scheduled program. When it comes to strengths, seriously, the concept is crucial. In order to become a successful leader, it is important to identify and utilize your own unique strengths. And this can not only help you to excel in your career, but it's also going to help you to make an impact to all of those around you. So you could be asking, if strengths is not necessarily your thing and you're new to it, Miranda, what are you talking about when it comes to these strengths? Simply put, strengths are things that you are naturally good at. They are skills and abilities and characteristics that come easy to you and you enjoy doing them. So not only do they come easy, you actually really like, yeah. And they're probably things that you don't even recognize that they're your strengths, because they are so natural and innate within you. So when you are able to identify your strengths, you can leverage them for success in your career. And also, this helps you to make a valuable contribution to your organization. And it also makes a great deposit into yourself, because when you're operating in your strengths, you are more energized. You see things differently. You appreciate things differently. So, self awareness is key to identifying your strengths. It requires you taking a step back and then reflecting on your own experiences, your skills, your abilities. It's kind of like dissecting yourself. And so this can be challenging. However, it's necessary. The benefits of self awareness are undeniable. By recognizing your unique abilities, you can build your confidence. You can actually feel like you're being fulfilled in the work that you're doing on a daily basis. And that will lead to you achieving greater success in your career. And don't we want that? Don't we want greater success in our careers? Don't you want to work and actually enjoy what you're doing, smile when you do it, and feel energized? That's what you want. Okay, so one of the biggest benefits of self awareness is that it allows you to identify the areas where you excel. This can help you to focus your efforts and your energy on the things that you're naturally good at, rather than just improving your particular skill set that you may be more deficient in. And so, this is what leads to greater job satisfaction and a sense of purpose in your work. And so, in addition, self awareness can help you to communicate your strengths to someone else. And this is so key. It is so key to be able to know what your strengths are. So then I can then say to somebody, hey, you know what? I am really good here. And or if you know your team's strengths, you know how to pull, and you just make a better working environment for all those around when you start to leverage your strengths. And so you're able to make that stronger case for why you should be considered for a particular project, a particular situation. even a promotion, dare I say, and it can help you to advocate your career, and it will help you to achieve your personal goals and your professional goals. Listen, if you are not walking in your strengths, I wonder how you feel when you go to work every day. Are you miserable? Maybe. And again, if this is new to you, I would love to be able to help you further. So, again, I'm going to keep plugging it in because I am literally speaking to you, or it feels like to some degree speaking at you because we can't have this one on one serious dialogue. And so, feel free, please join our Facebook group where we can really dive in and go a little bit deeper, because if you're not walking in your strengths, it's something that I really want for you. So, our second point is going to be embodying strengths. Embodying strengths means leveraging your natural skills, ability, your talent, your knowledge, and it allows you to lead with confidence and competence. So to actively incorporate strengths into your daily leadership roles, you need again to know your strengths. So you need to identify them. You need to know again what you're naturally good at. Leveraging your strengths, you're going to be able to leverage them in every aspect of your leadership, of your life. So, for example, if you are a great communicator, then I would say lead more meetings and presentations that allows you to showcase your communication skills. That's one quick example that show you how that you can leverage your strengths. You can delegating tasks that don't align with your strengths can help you to focus on what you're good at. And this also gives you the ability to develop your team where everyone is working on their strengths, because a lot of times something that you're not good at, you can really delegate to someone who is good at, and you are really bolstering their confidence. You are selling into the system, and this, people, is a good system to sell into. All right, and let's move to our third point, which is impacting through strengths. When you walk in your strengths, you can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by a difficult task, you can approach it again with confidence, knowing that you have the skills and the abilities to succeed. This will help you to take on new challenges. It's going to help you to take on stretch assignments that can also lead to career advancement. Furthermore, leveraging your strengths can help you to stand out as a valuable asset to your organization. When you use your strengths to solve problems and achieve results, you demonstrate your value to everyone around you, and especially to your employer. This can lead to increased recognition, promotions, and other fantastic career opportunities for you. Overall, adapting a strengths based approach, it's going to have a significant impact on your career progression by focusing on your strengths and leveraging them to achieve success. You will transform again challenges into opportunities. You're going to demonstrate your value to your organization, and you position yourself for continued growth and advancement. And listen, not only are you positioning yourself, when you're doing this for your team, you're also positioning your team for success. You're positioning your team for growth, and you don't want them coming to work every day miserable and remember the Gallup survey that I spoke about, or the Gallup that I was speaking about earlier, how there is science that's backed to the fact when people use their strengths daily, you're talking about better team engagement. Overall, people are happier. They don't mind coming to work. They want to come to work. And that's the team, that's the framework you want to be in. And so let me say this really quickly. Again, you all, please join our Facebook group, Next Level Progression Tribe. Use that QR code, take a picture, do a snapshot of this screen so that you can have it and that you can join our tribe. Listen, join this movement. We are a movement of people that really believe in leadership, and it is where we can really get down to, and I'm going to outdate myself because you know how things come in your mind, and I'm like, the knit and the grit, the knit and knit. We can really get down to some things, and I can communicate with you on a different and more deeper level, and that would be good to be able to do that. Stay tuned. Next year, we're going to come out with a 7-day challenge. But until then, definitely, I invite you to come on over to our Facebook group. Now, we've spoken about strength. We've explored the transformation, the power that it comes when you are working and living a daily life with strengths. Identifying and embodying one's strengths not only fosters personal and professional growth, but it also impacts the organization. It impacts and enhances your team. And leaders who are aware of their unique abilities can confidently navigate, transforming them into opportunities for advancement. And might I say, you will be happier, you will be more productive, you will, hopefully, you're not so cranky, but just in case if you are, you'll be less cranky too. Using your strengths, things that you are naturally geared to, they're innate within you, will give you a better satisfaction. And if you're sitting there saying, yes, Miranda, I hear you, I would love to use my strengths every day, but you don't know the working environment that I am in. And so I challenge you, if that is you and that's your particular situation, to join our group and let's have that discussion. Let me help you. And so, but in order to do that, you have to join so that we can have that discussion and that I can be of support to you, because I get it. I know people who have said that, and there are workarounds and there are ways to be able to break through those particular barriers. And so I want to be able to end. I love quotes. I think that they are fantastic. So I'm going to end with a quote. Successful leaders don't ask, what do I want to do? They ask, what needs to be done? Then they ask, of those things that would make a difference, which is right for me? They don't tackle things that they aren't good at. Did you hear that? Successful leaders don't tackle things that they're not good at. And so I love this quote. Listen, join me next week for an incredible, exciting, insightful session, and I am thrilled to share fantastic nuggets that's going to help you move in your career. You deserve nothing but the best, and it's my goal to ensure that you move to your next level. Let's take your career to new heights.